Welcome to another community map pack, and it's this map boss Stagnant Town again as a 3v3 game with, this is a difficult name to pronounce, it helps if he stops moving, it's Africano. In the middle, much easier because we know him, it's Shutter, teaming up on the right with Brielle, who is stream sniping, so we are spectating him on his side, so he doesn't know what's happening on the enemy team. Alright, so let's check out these players as they advance through this map. Interestingly enough, that click 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 is on the left hand side. He moved up straight over like into the middle area, not far left. He's fighting it out here first of all, getting behind all this heavy cover, which is Deliciano. In the middle, Shutter is losing all of his infantry, which is the prophecy. Just says that it's usually Screaming Eagle, but Screaming Eagle isn't here, so Shutter's going to take over. Gabriel already got some sandbags down, and this is like, there's not a lot of heavy fighting which happens on this right hand side compared to the middle and the left. I don't know why that is. It's got something to do with it being a really open field and a hill, but there's just always far more action in the middle, and Shutter is going to bring a lot of action into this game. He adores light vehicles. He will sacrifice so many light vehicles just trying to advance forward and take points and all that good stuff, which you should be doing in assault zones. And look at him, he just manages to gun down every single one and stake his troops. That is Shutter's opponent. We got to make sure that we know everyone's opponents on these side. We got a buddy here from Death's Head. He's going up against Gabriel, which leaves our last player, Seth the Almighty, who has made numerous appearances on Anuki TV. He's a nice guy. He's pretty young. I can't remember how young he is. In dog years, I can't remember how young he is, even if, I don't know, even cat years. It doesn't matter what type of years it is, I don't know how young he is. It makes no difference. He's actually kind of moving around here on the right hand side, trying to support the middle ever so slightly. He chucked a grenade. Oh, nice. That was an excellent grenade right over that building. Look at the shot there. And the half-track just continues because there are no goddamn AT rifles around for some reason. None whatsoever. Could really do with one of those. Also, a Panzerschreck. Now, I just played a game. It's my last Let's Play game, and I will be calling it, or it is called, if you decide to go look at it, Get a fucking Panzerschreck, which highlights the importance of getting a fucking Panzerschreck. It's as simple as that. You can really lose a game because of not having one. So anyway, do check that out. There are plenty of Let's Play games I've put up there. Most of them should be somewhat interesting. I keep getting quite a few comments and messages about, Lucky, will you actually come and play for this? I'm like, there's already games there. Just check them out. Explosion, debris, bodies, and blood, and a 222 from Seth Almighty, who is now got to decide what he wants to do with that 222 after destroying the half track. That's the main reason for getting one, I would presume. In the middle we got this no, it's an MG. I was going to say M8, but then I realized, no, we are Commonwealth versus Germany. They don't have M8, so they're being gunned down by machine gunner. Where was that machine gunner? He was solid placed around this area somewhere. We have Shutter in the trenches, really far up. He really has control over this middle section. Despite having a lack of infantry, there's a lot of soldiers that just darted into the trench from Staker. He's crossing, he's getting into that zone. And Shutter, for some reason, doesn't have units here to stop that. He's also left this MG behind, and rather than capturing the MG, we're going to destroy the MG. No, take it for yourself, will you? After throwing a grenade, he's decided, we need a bigger grenade. There we go, finish that job, rightio. Right, let's check over on the left-hand side. It seems we have entirely lost this area to Seth the Mighty, going against we're going to continue to rape his name like for the rest of the game. That's what happens if you have a complicated name. I mean, I keep wanting to say Elizabeth. Maybe Elizabeth. We'll go, yeah, well, I mean, we'll get bored of the pops and clicks. We'll go with Elizabeth. We've got a sniper on the right-hand side. We've seen a fair amount of snipers on this right-hand side. It seems to be a very popular choice when you're fighting on this side of the map. Death's Head on the right. He's got some prone infantry around, just making sure that nothing comes sneaking around his flank, which is all you really need. There's not much action which goes up on these hills whatsoever. The snipers seemingly decided to stop firing. There he is. He is much less accurate when he's standing. That's never good. The 222 in the center is now going to be challenged by a dodge. Oh my god. How is this going to actually work out? I can't... You know, I'm just trying to imagine how this is going to work. But I'm just like, you know, I don't need to use any brain power for this. I can just sit and watch what will happen. In the meantime, there's nothing going off on the left-hand side, so we can return to this dodge, see what he's doing. What is Shudder planning with this? I mean, surely Seth or Staker's the one with the 222. Surely he knows this is here. It's sitting there now. It's got to be in sight. He's coming around the corner. Will the dodge be able to fire at this range? It's certainly firing its machine gun, so the dodge should be able to fire at that range. The 222 doesn't want to move any forward. It doesn't want to risk it. We got, yeah, that's the 222 from Seth the Mighty. So we have double 222s, which aren't really doing much so far. Not very aggressive Germany play. They certainly could have been more aggressive around here, but that time has now gone for Elizasline. There we go, Elizasline. It's a really awkward name. A dodge, what? Come on, dodge! Do something! We got this MG set in the trench. It's a beautiful position for an MG. The 222 has decided to reverse and back out of this situation. Not going to mess around with the dodge. Dodge, you are firing at non-distinctive locations. You just seem to want to make it look like you're actually doing something. On the right, just making sure that we're not missing any action. Oh my god, there's some smokes coming down. That guy's prone and that guy's hiding behind a boat. It's just so full of action. All of the time, every time. We're seeing an F come to the field now. An F. I'm questioning this decision. It's going to be excellent for taking out those sandbags, but ultimately it's going to be at a loss when any decent long-range tank comes in, because there's nothing for this F to hide behind. It can only move around here and now around here. That's about its only cover it can really take, which really limits its field of fire. So what I want to see from Gabriel is, first of all, for him to disconnect from my stream, and second of all, to actually bring a decent long-range tank to actually take care of these vehicles. And he seems to be almost entirely unprepared. We have an AT rifle in this bush here, which is now taking care of that 222. We might even be able to steal it. It's been hull damage. As the crew get out, we want to burn that. There's no TNT in those 222s, unfortunately. Crusader in the middle, coupled with that dodge right there. I'm liking the combination. I'm just not sure how effective it is. We want to see a tank come. We do have a H. A H is superb for urban combat fighting. It really helps cut down on the chances a bazooka will kill you, which means you can move it a lot closer than you might necessarily do so. The Crusader, it doesn't really give a damn. Again, I just want to highlight the importance of like Panzerschrecks here, anywhere. Here, we got the F that wants to try and take care of the Crusader, for freaking sake. And something does. It does nail it. We get an AT grenade, actually, from the rear, according to the kill cam on the left. So that Crusader's down. It's almost blocking a road, which is... I really want to see some more narrow maps, like with these really small, enclosed, like, fighting conditions. Like, you know, it's almost unbearable for a tank to even get down there. And if it does get destroyed, then it blocks off a passageway. Interesting to see if anyone makes a map like that. It doesn't seem very popular. These maps kind of difficult to actually get working. I still want to look at a mansion game. Oh, that dodge is going for it. That dodge is going for it. Unfortunately, it's just a mere car. It'll get taken out by light weapons. It's so annoying. A Daimler, though, that won't be taken out by light weapons. It's getting very ridiculously close to this F from the front. It takes out its engine. That thing is gone. We're going to finish it off as well. The Daimler comes charging around the side. The H is trying to get out of there. Main gun has been damaged. Is it still able to fire? I don't know. Shotter might want to check that out. If it is, he could actually chase after that H and finish it off. If he just positions himself correctly. We take care of the heavy machine gun in the middle. We unfortunately hit that solid titanium lamppost. The secondary gun on the Daimler is still operational. You can see that gunning away, and Shotter has just made a fantastic dive into the enemy, taking out not only stuff that was defending the center, but the stuff that Gabriel had, Def's had rather, over working on that right-hand side. We've got a Cromwell on the right, which is a fantastic little early medium tank, which you can get very, I would say, armored in terms of, in compared to, rather, other medium tanks. I feel like I was about to sneeze then. Yeah. Woke up this morning with a very sniffly nose, and I was casting all like that. Alright, we got commandos. Commandos are the only sneaky infantry you will ever see in terms of squads. You will never see a squad as sneaky as a commando unit. Those guys have got fucking silenced weapons that are automatic. How cool is that? The Cromwell comes in and finishes off that F, making sure that it's not going to be repaired. We've taken entire control of this area, actually. So, Elizas line, oh, hiccups, has been really putting on the pressure on Seth the Mighty. He's got to do something about this. We had the Daimler again charge in. I believe that was from Shotter, and it doesn't really do much. It dies. It's gone. And Shotter gets gunned down in the back. That was his squad leader with that rifle grenade. There it is. There's the rifle grenade. We want to pick that up, by the way. I don't care who picks that up. I just want to see someone pick that up. We got a Panzer Shrek placed down here again. Eyes. Use them. You want to check out stuff on the ground and pick it up if you can. We had a machine gun re-picked up there. Was it picked up? No, the first one was destroyed. So we had this other machine gun come in, and it's just been slaughtered. Now, Shotter doesn't seem to really care now about splitting up his infantry. He's just going to charge in. It seems that he's sort of weighed up his opponent's skill level and saying, yeah, he can't handle this. We can just do that. 222 comes diving in. It's missing those 80 grenades. Oh, not the second one, though. That guy does get crushed, and this other soldier, his lone survivor of this squad, doesn't flinch a bit. What have we got back here? We got a H that's been repaired from earlier with Goliath in sight. So that Goliath's not going to sneak up at anything. It's probably going to be destroyed with any luck if these players are good. We got a rifle grenade here which can easily take care of it. That HE explosion should be enough to set it off. A grenade is enough. I see no reason why a HE explosion is not. We get a Saboteur come right behind the H. Oh, how did this happen? Oh my god. And we've got a Panzer Shrek back here from Death's Head as well. Then slowly this central zone on the right hand side has been neutralized. We've got a lot of stuff reinforcing it. Plenty of sandbags down. Plenty of coverage on the right. Even a Cromwell moving up here as well. It's going to be able to take care of all this stuff. We've got a Panzer Shrek. Well, the Panzer Shrek is really unlucky. And he dies. We need to pick up that Panzer Shrek fast. But no. Gabriel isn't going to give him a chance to. He's moving up ever so slightly, making sure. No. Death's Head. Death's. Rewind, dude. Dude! Get that Panzer Shrek. We are just losing all of the zones here. This is a fine newbie Tuesday. It's not Tuesday, it's Monday. But when I upload this, fucking get words out here. When I upload this game, it should be Tuesday. So we can call it Newbie Tuesday. Wonderful. And all these players will write messages to me saying, we're not noobs. Of course you're not noobs. Of course you're not. And strangely enough, they're actually not, but they are not playing very well at the moment. They have been, I wouldn't say unlucky, but they certainly need to stop banking and start killing! Get that killing out of there. Cromwell versus H. Cromwell on the high ground. That certainly gives the Cromwell some sort of advantage. I don't know what advantage, but I think when the Cromwell actually goes over the hill, it needs to somewhat go down the hill to be able to move its turret far enough down to shoot the H, so that's a problem. I think it's just going to sit there and hope the H comes up. Now, did someone acquire the Panzer Shrek? No, they did not. They really want to get that. Someone, again, anyone, Identify this. We've got a pier here, and a pier is beautiful for a hill because it fires in an arc over the rainbow. Absolutely fantastic for hilly terrains or small walls, or I doubt it fires over buildings, not like roofs like that, but it should be able to fire over small heights. We've got another Saboteur. No, we haven't got another Saboteur. It's a tank commander. Just got killed there. And our Puma. We had a Daimler. I presume that's from Shotter running in there. Self-destruct. Someone put self-destruct, I guess. Must have blew someone up. Seth the Mighty moving forward with regular Volksram and a 222, which is just not good enough, because back here we have a 2-pounder from Ellis Spine. And it makes that explode. It destroys some of the Volks around it. We got a second 222, which is going to be taken out by that 2-pounder as well. I don't see why he wants to move that up, considering he just saw his first 222 blow up. Just checking out the right-hand side quickly, because we saw a lot of dots appear here. Germany have managed to take control at this point. Way! They've not lost this game yet. They just need to find some more points to take care of, which is kind of difficult, because they're being sniped. We could really use counter snipers, but what weapon is that there? That's a Lee Enfield. Pressing C will highlight all of the wonderful gadgets and toys you can find on the floor. A very important button. Use it wisely. Gabriel has his half-track, and he's decided to wrap it up and give it to Death's Head, but on fire. So that's the new way of wrapping gifts up. Oh, Tetrarch! Oh, Tetrarchs are cute. They're really cute. They're not... okay, yeah, they're pretty cute when they even get blown up as well. Look at that, Brandenburger there. Really sneaky, but he wasn't the guy with the AT rifle, I believe. We don't know where that AT rifle came from, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't that guy that killed it. I heard a distinct that sound, which gives it away. This zone has been neutralized. We need to work on getting that back and then hopefully acquiring this one. Look at the 17-pounder, using that rock as cover. It's got such a nice field of view all over there. Right there. Anything that's going to come up there is certainly going to be destroyed. I hope the Germans have something to pull out of their goddamn pockets and sleeves and hats and ass and literally every orifice, because they're going to need it. We got some regular assault squads just moving up on this right-hand side. If we're looking that way. Left-hand side if we're looking this way. It depends. And it gets very confusing when I rotate the camera around. And then there's no double backspace to actually get the camera facing in the normal direction. We got a Nebel firing in the center. Nebel's wonderful, even for urban environments, not just open, but urban too. Hopefully they'll be able to get some lucky shots up on these Orlikons and some units. Look at the spacing of infantry that Shotter has down in the middle, just absolutely everywhere. Even a heavy machine gun down here as well in a trench. So much heavy cover for that machine gun. It's a wonderful position to be in. It's a shame that we didn't see any more MG42s really. I think we're kind of lacking MG42s in a solid position. Because really that's what the Germans rely on heavily. It's not their rifles. They don't have superior rifles. They don't have superior SMGs. They are really reliant on their MG42s. So constantly spamming them is what you need to do, really. Just get them in solid positions and make sure you're giving them sight. Make sure you're supporting them. You're using your regular soldiers, your SMGs, to advance using that heavy machine gun, light machine gun, to support. On the left, Ellisline is taking out some... Oh god, he's going to get himself a flak here. Oh, look at the flips that guy does. 720 in the air, there he goes, gets on the pack, rotate, and crack. It's a film, it's a film, it's called fucking die, cowards. Where did that soldier go, by the way? I'm sure he just ran past him. He could melee him right now. Don't tell me he's like run out of ammo. Oh, there he is, there it, melee, 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 melee. Don't, come on, you can, no, he, don't, make up your fucking mind. Make up, finally. Oh my god, fucking hell, that was painful to watch. And again, this is also painful to watch. A Shotter destroys that H, which was taken out earlier, but he's going to finish the job, sort of. Finish the job by not finishing the job. He's going to run away after that and leave the job to be finished by the commando units. Interesting position for a truck to be in. What have we got coming down here? We got an F. An F. I suppose it can take out the flak which has been captured, but an F. Then we have a stew. Oh, our stew got destroyed. Oh my god, this is. Oh my back. Oh, we need the light on as well, but I can't be asked to put it on. We're gonna stay in the dark. The Axis are left with this one abysmal point. They must have an excuse for this. What is their excuse for this terrible, terrible play that we are seeing? Got a Valentine on the field. We haven't even seen any heavy vehicles just yet. We got a Firefly, which is about as heavy as you're gonna get. Look at the gun on that. We were just talking about the Firefly, saying it was the most awesome medium tank out there, or at least available to the British, but certainly upon like all the other factions as well, across the other factions, it's just amazing. It should be able to take out this H no problem as soon as it lands a hit. There we go, injuring the crew on the first shot. Could have destroyed it. We've lost sight of it. There we go, moving up, gaining sight of it again, missing this shot. The F1 could certainly help out here, at least track it. Oh, the track got damaged by the H, but that's it, that's game over. Gone. End of. That's it. I'm going to upload that anyway. Congratulations, Cheetah Van Gabriel and Shotter and Alistair Clickety Clockety Poppity Poppity Poop Poop. This has been a community map pack hosted by not me. I wasn't the host of that game, but I certainly commentated on that game, I think. But that's it. That's that game. I'm Anuki. Titaru.